In most categories last year, the Blue Jays were basically an average or middle of the pack offensive team. George Springer lifts it to left. It's gone. Well, that didn't take long. 9 up, 9 down. First time through the order. But Springer jumps all over one that he likes, and he ties the game.
And Springer, first long ball of the season, has tied it up at 1. What a swing. He's had a quick bat all spring long. This is a big blow for the Blue Jays to tie up the game. Turner to say, hey, man, you gave that at bat away. You got to be better.
Cavan Biggio, line drive, deep right field, and it's gone! Lines it into the first row of seats in right, and the Blue Jays take the lead. Deep center. He certainly got enough of this one, didn't he? An absolute bomb to straightaway center. Vladdy's first of the season. That's got to feel so good for him on opening day with the kind of season he is hoping to have for this team this year.
He hit it to the deepest part of this field, above the batter's eye in center field. Now that's a blast, and that's exactly what the Blue Jays wanted to see from Vladdy Guerrero. And of course, then your eyes move.
He hits it hard to left field. It is gone. George Springer has homered in each of the first 2 games of the season, and the Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead.
In each of his second at-bat of the game. It's almost like he measures the pitcher in the first at-bat and then has a good swing in his second plate appearance. Boy, this was a great swing. Drives it on the line out of the ballpark.
Here at the Trop, the Blue Jays 4 and the Rays 1, going to the top of the 5th. Justin Turner. And now Turner straightens it out and hits it a ton to left. And that is gone. His first home run as a Blue Jay, his 4th RBI already here today, and it's 5-1.
Well, the Blue Jays needed a run producer, and they got one right here in Justin Turner.
And now Schneider rips one to deep left field. Gone! And boy, isn't that a welcome sight after the damage he did when he came up last year, to see him launch one in his first start this season.
A couple of roommates celebrating.
He's unbelievable!
He's unbelievable for sure.
You said it, Ernie. So the tying run at first once again, now with 2 outs in the 9th, and the batter is Davis Schneider. And Schneider hits one high and deep to left center, and it is gone! He hit it out! And Davis Schneider has given the Blue Jays the lead in the top of the 9th. What a moment for Davis Schneider.
What a terrific at-bat for Davis Schneider. His second home run already in the season, and he absolutely crushed that.
And he drills one to left field. And this ball is out of here. Ernie Clement comes off the bench and gives the Blue Jays a 1-0 lead.
That Clement Schneider household is enjoying a lot of success early in the season. Ernie Clement coming off the bench, and he jumped all over that fastball. One thing he has done in the last couple of years, he's made up his mind, hey, I got to hit a fastball, and boy, did he ever.
Guerrero gets one in the air to right. Soto going back, and he's going to watch it go. An opposite field home run for Vladimir Guerrero, his first hit of the series, and his second home run of the season. It is now 9-3.
Well, the home run is nice, but the direction of the home run is more important for me, for my mind, is he's staying on the ball away.
Here comes pitch number 55 of the night, and he's launched to left, and this one is gone. Bichette with his first of the season into the second deck and left, and it is 3-0 for the Blue Jays.
What a pretty swing. Very, very much under control, and Mo hit it a ton. Third inning last night, Blue Jays scored 3. They do the same thing here tonight.
And this one in the air to left field, and it is way out of here. Deep into the second deck. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has tied the game. 459. That's the 5th longest home run of Guerrero's career. And I mean, on contact contact. You could see it was gone. He knew it. Just the only question was where would it land. And he gets a hold of one, hits it to right field. Did he get enough of it? He sure did. First home run of the season for Dalton Varsho, and it's 2-1 Blue Jays.
Varsho went up there with a good idea what he wants to hit, and he got his pitch down. That fastball down out over the plate, that's in his wheelhouse. And he didn't miss it. He hit it high and deep into the seats in right.
But not that it was the biggest problem of the night. Certainly that was on the pitching side, but the offense hasn't done a whole lot, although Kiner Falefa trying to change that, and he has hit it out. His first as a Blue Jay.
Kiner Falefa's hit a lot of balls to right field, and this time he gets the head out on a fastball down around the knees, and he drives it into the seats. First home run, third RBI of the season for the Blue Jays third baseman.
And this one well hit to right, and Dalton Varsho has hit it out. A grand slam for Varsho, and it is 5-0.
Hit his first home run last night, and he saw that first pitch well off the plate.
That's it there, and Varsho got a lot of it, and it's gone. Another home run for Dalton Varsho, and the Blue Jays take a 2-0 lead.
That's a great feeling and a good start for the Blue Jays. You see Dalton Varsho starting to heat up a little bit. That's 3 home runs all on this homestand, and that was a great swing. He's squaring up those pitches he's supposed to hit.
So here's Dalton Varsho, and he gets one high in the air to right center field. It's gone! His second of the game. And it's Varsho 3 and the Yankees 1.
Welcome is that sight against the lefty, his second home run of the afternoon. And that's his 4th home run on his homestand.
This one in the air to center. It's well hit. And it's gone! Just beyond the reach of Merrill out in center field. And Justin Turner obviously likes hitting here. He has his second of the season, and the Blue Jays have the early lead.
Take a look at this swing, and it's a big ballpark, and he stays on it. It was away, and I don't know if he thought it was going to stay in the park or not, but it just snuck over the center fielder's glove.
So 2 down now, and here's Dalton Varsho. And this one hit hard down the right field line. It is gone. And the Dalton Varsho hot streak just keeps on going.
The interesting thing about this home run, it was a pitch up in the zone, and he got on top of it. That's something he's been striving to do. And he had a terrific swing at that high fastball. And he really got a level swing all the way through the zone. Boy, what a great sign that is.
He got a fastball, and he hits it to deep left. Did he get enough? He did. Davis Schneider hits it out. His 3rd of the season, and that'll tie it at 1.
Well, we talk about this being a much better hitter's ballpark in the daytime, and Davis Schneider, he put a charge in that one. I don't know that that wasn't going to carry at night as well. He really hammered that.
And now Clement hits one to deep left, and he has homered. Hit it right into the lower deck of the Western Metal Supply Company warehouse, and Clement rounding the bases as he has given the Blue Jays the lead.
Well, his second home run of the season, his first came as a pinch hitter at Yankee Stadium earlier in the season, and he smoked a couple of balls in this at bat. Been swinging the bat great, had a great series in San Diego.
He got into this one, or did he? Did he get enough of it? Renfroe is back, and it is gone. Another home run for Dalton Varsho as he just keeps hitting for power, and the Blue Jays now lead 5-0.
Well, he's in a good spot right now, but he connects a big home run here in the 6th to expand the Blue Jays' lead.
And a high fly ball to center field, hit pretty well. Isbell is back, he jumps, and it is gone. Springer making sure of it as he rounds second, but he hit it out, and it puts the Blue Jays on the board.
Well, what a good sign. Springer has a double now, home run in his 3 at-bats, and he hit that one to deep center field.
Danny Jansen launches one to left field, and that'll get way out of here. First home run of the year for Jansen.
Now, Danny Jansen, of course, was on the IL with that fractured bone in his wrist. It was a long time to get him back. But boy, oh boy, I mean, obviously the Blue Jays need some offense, and Danny now has 4 extra base hits, including this, his first home run of the season and first RBI.
Well hit ball to the opposite field. Pages back, he turns, and it is gone. The first of the season for Alejandro Kirk. Depositing it in the Dodger bullpen, and it is 3-0.
For Kirk, that's his first home run since September 29th against the Rays here at Rogers Center. When he hits the ball to right field like that, that's when he's in his best stroke. First home run of the season, his 10th RBI.
And he smokes the ball to left field. Melendez going back at the wall. It's gone! His first home run at Rogers Center as a Blue Jay. Justin Turner ties it right back up in the first.
The fastball looked like it had beat Turner, but then he goes back to that slider and he left it backed up. When I say Justin can get the barrel of the baseball to the barrel of the bat to the baseball, that's exactly how you do it. So hopefully he can just even maintain what he has been doing and the other guys can pick it up.
Turner lifts the ball to left field. Melendez going back. See you later. Second home run of the game for Justin Turner, and he's vaulted the Blue Jays into the lead.
I didn't mean it like that.
What can't this guy do right now? His 4th home run of the season, and he has single-handedly put the Blue Jays on top. Jansen gives one a ride to left. Melendez going back again, and that ball's gone. With everyone wearing his jersey and glasses, Danny Jansen leaves the yard. 4-2 Blue Jays.
That is the thump that the Blue Jays have been waiting for to get back in their lineup. Danny on the injured list early in this season. Yes, he provides that leadership behind the plate, but he's always a threat at the plate.
Jansen hits a ball hard to left field, going back, it's gone.
On a line drive frozen rope.
Blue Jays on the board with the 3rd home run of the season for Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen providing that thump to this Blue Jays lineup, and he had missed so much time early on. His bat was dearly missed with the offense struggling.
Senzel in even with a bag at third. Big hole between third and short. As Kiermaier gives one a ride, long way to right center field, and it is gone. Welcome back, Kevin Kiermaier, and a huge 2-run homer for the Blue Jays here in the top of the 8th.
There are your add-on runs. It took a while, but Kevin Kiermaier adds on with one swing of the bat.
And it is gone. He demolished it to left field. Got the count in his favor, got one he liked, and hit it way out of here for a grand slam.
And Vladdy pulls this ball into the seats in left field. Well done.
Boy, how good does that have to feel for him? He has not homered since April the 10th. That was 21 games ago. The bottom of the 3rd, IKF is at second base tonight, hitting in the 8th spot. And he gives this one a ride to left field, and it's gone. Into the Blue Jay bullpen, his 2nd home run of the season to tie the game.
That's his 2nd career home run against Joe Ryan. He hit a grand slam off him while he was playing for the Yankees in New York. So he has 2 hits off Joe Ryan. Both have been home runs.
And Bichette just got underneath one. On the 1-2 pitch, rocks it. Deep and gone. Bo Bichette with a solo shot. Just his 2nd home run of the season, but maybe that is what busts him out of his funk. He got underneath it and sent it at least 5-7 rows deep, just to the right of the Jays bullpen, and the Jays are on the board trailing 4-1.
Vladdy due up 3rd this inning. Schneider gives the ball a ride to left, going back. Kirilov out of here fourth home run of the season for Schneider. Second of the game for the Blue Jays. 8-4.
Second extra base hit for the leadoff man. And he's swinging it right now. St. Louis Richardson had not given up a home run coming into this game, and so far he's given up two. One to Bo Bichette and then one to Davis Schneider.
It's been a pretty extended bottom of the fifth after the home run and the pitching change. Jansen slams the ball to left field. Going back, Kirilloff out of here. A two-run shot for Danny Jansen, and the Blue Jays have brought it back within two, 8-6.
No doubt about Danny and his ability to rack up the extra base hits. That's his fourth home run and his fifth and sixth automatic of the season. And he smoked that ball.
This is well hit to right field, and Dalton Varsho has tied the game. That is Utah Street out there beyond where the fans are in front of the warehouse. And Dalton Varsho got every bit of that one.
Boy, did he ever. A timely home run for sure, Dalton Varsho. And that is a center cut changeup that he hammers over the flag court.
Just 35 home runs. Haven't been able to take shortcuts, but this one is hit deep to left, and the lead is cut in half. Davis Schneider goes yard. One pitch after the perfecto is broken up. It's a two-run game.
That's usually how it works. Fifth homer of the year for Davis Schneider, so you get that CNI single off the bat.
Here's Daniel Vogelbach getting the start at DH today and hitting in the 5 spot.
As you can see, he's done better against right-handed pitching than lefties.
In the air to right center field. And there it is. His first home run as a Toronto Blue Jay, and that makes it 1-0.
Obviously, home runs have been tough to come by for the Blue Jays, and Vogelbach gets them off and running here this afternoon with his first of the season.
Bichette's at third with 2 down, and it'll be Dalton Varsho. And he got into this one, deep right center field. It's gone! A line drive 2-run home run for Dalton Varsho, his 8th of the season, and the Blue Jays have the lead.
Well, you're literally taking it inning by inning, at bat by at bat, if you're the Blue Jays right now. They have erased an early deficit. Dalton Varsho, home run number 8 on the season.
Danny Jansen, he's 1 for 3. Whoa, this is going to play as well. Long way to left, and it's gone. Danny Jansen up to the 2 spot today. And he hits home run number 5 on the season to lengthen that Blue Jay lead. Bichette sends one to deep center. Gone! And it is their biggest inning of the season, and it all happened with 2 outs. A 2-run homer makes it 7-0 Blue Jays. And this was much discussed before the game, it's the first home run from the cleanup spot for the Toronto Blue Jays this season.
Flaherty winds, kicks, delivers, and IKF slams the ball down the left field line, way back and gone. Home run, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, his 3rd of the season, and in the top of the 3rd inning, the Blue Jays jump out to a 1-0 lead.
And you don't see that very often. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa hitting a baseball and flipping the bat, kind of watching it go. Normally they're just wall scrapers, 360, 370, but that one, he got all of it, and he loved every minute of that.
Dalton Varsho looking to break through against Jack Flaherty. High fly ball right field. Going back is Carpenter. Running out of room. It's gone. Dalton Varsho with a very timely 2-run homer. And the Blue Jays have a 3-1 lead.
Breaking ball down in the zone, and that's the happy zone for Dalton Varsho's barrel. I wasn't sure he got all of it, Dan, but he got just enough to get up over that wall and right.
And he becomes the 2nd guy to put the jacket on this year. Of course, Bo Bichette did it yesterday. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 4, doubled and scored his last time up. And now he rips one to deep center. Perez is back, and it's gone. Vladdy hit it out to the deepest part of Comerica. His 5th home run of the season. It is 9-1.
Well, power hitters usually know when the ball is hit out, even if it's not hit out by a whole lot. And Vladdy has had a bit of a dip in his power, but he got all of that one over that center field wall.
And there's a guy who enjoys putting on that jacket, doesn't he?
How appropriate.
Yeah.
This one's hit hard and deep to right, and that one is gone. Cavan Biggio did not miss the 2nd home run of the year, and the Tigers lead is cut to 3. Fastball, Biggio was on it.
It almost looked like, Casey, that fastball wasn't really the four-seam fastball, but this one was right across the middle of the plate, and Biggio did not miss it.
This one's hit hard to left. Canna's back. He's going to watch it fly. Isaiah Kiner Falefa had 2 home runs coming into this series. He's hit 2 more, and in every game has hit at least a couple of balls hard, and the Tigers lead is cut to 3.
Well, there is just something in the air today. Let's just hit a lot of home runs today.
On the way. Deep to right. Well, back and gone. Dalton Varsho completes the comeback. 2-out, 3-run home run. And the Blue Jays take an 11-9 lead in the 8th.
Who would have thought?
So now George Springer, and he lifts one to left field, and he's tagged it pretty well, and it is gone. In his first ever start in the 7th spot in the batting order, he swings at the first pitch he sees, and he hits it out to give the Blue Jays a 2-0 lead.
I'm not sure if George does not like hitting in the 7th spot or he loves hitting in the 7th spot, and that was a no-doubter. He was all over it.
Hit a home run off this guy, Nick Nastrini, to straightaway center back in the Rogers Center, and now he lifts one to straightaway center again. Pham is back, and he did it again. Bo Bichette lines one out to straightaway center for his 4th home run of the season. 2 of them have come off Nastrini.
And there you have it. He gets a fastball right down the middle. I have no idea why. And Bo hits it straight away.
There goes Springer again, and it is hit in the air, left field and deep. And Davis Schneider has hit it out. And man, oh man, could they use that. It is now 5-1 here in the 9th.
Martin Maldonado, I think, wanted the fastball. Look at the reaction from the catcher right there. And they went to the slider, and you just wonder if the catcher eventually gave in to his pitcher through the slider, and Davis made him pay.
Sends a fly ball to right. He's hit it well. And it's gone! Davis Schneider sends him home by walking it off with a 2-run homer here in the bottom of the 14th.
All hands on deck, and they came through with a opposite field extra inning 2-run home run by Davis Schneider, his 7th of the season. And what a pretty swing this is. Ball was up and out over the play, and he knows it's got to be off the wall at least, but it bounces into the bullpen for a game-winning RBI. That's the first walk-off win for the Blue Jays all season long. He gets to sport the home run jacket in a terrific game for the Blue Jays.
This one deep to center. And gone. A line drive to straightaway center field. Number 6 on the season for Vladdy.
Vladdy and Bo have done some of their best work against the Orioles throughout their young career. For Vladdy, that's his 23rd career home run against the Orioles. And that was a good swing on a slider.
415 feet is what it's measured at. 2 good, 1 very good prospect to get him, but they knew what they needed. They needed another quality starting pitcher. Springer has hit it well, and it is gone. Springer just turned on a 95-mile-an-hour cut fastball, and he hits it out for his 5th home run of the season.
That's the first home run Corbin Burns has surrendered since May 1st. That'll go all the way back to that start against the Yankees.
gets it in the air to right. Santander back. It's going to go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with an opposite field home run, and the Blue Jays lead 3-0.
A timely swing by Vladdy. And we talk about Povich trying to get the ball inside, but he left this one out in the wheelhouse of Guerrero, and Vladdy, not anxious to try to pull it, just rides it out of the ballpark to right field.
Going to the 5th inning. Kevin Kiermaier high and deep to right, and it's gone. He got every last bit of that as he hits it out for his second home run of the season.
Talk about sounding good, Dan. Right off the bat, that had a good sound to it.
Alejandro Kirk getting the start behind the plate tonight, hitting .214, batting in the 9 spot.
So the hitter might hear him and think he's setting up.
Here's one blasted to left, and it's gone. Alejandro Kirk sends a rocket down the left field line for his second home run of the season, and the Blue Jays lead 1-0.
No need to look inside.
That's what Blue Jay hitters have been told. How about Davis Schneider? He's jumping on in, and he has hit it out. He snaps an 0 for 18 with a home run to right center to give the Blue Jays an early lead.
A lot of pitches will be away to the right-handed Blue Jays hitters. The four-seam fastball. He'll go out there with the slider and on. Looked like Davis Schneider was looking for something out over the plate, and he just went right with it to right center field.
Number 8 on the season. He's put himself in scoring position for Ernie Clement, who sends it to deep left and gone. On the first pitch that he sees, Ernie Clement launches a 2-run homer. And get a load of this. He is now 5 for his last 5 with 3 doubles and a homer going back over 3 games.
Keep this kid in the lineup. Ernie Clement is all over the first pitch fastball.
Dalton gets one high in the air to deep right. And it is gone! Dalton Varsho with a grand slam, and it is 6-2 for the Blue Jays.
When a pitcher falls behind, you're sitting one pitch, and you're looking for the heater, and he got a fastball up and out over the plate. And what does he do best? He gets up and around that pitch and puts it in the air to the pull side to right field and gets it out of here.
They just outperformed what we expected they would do.
Justin Turner gets into one, and he has hit it out. Number 5 on the season for Turner, who's putting up a big night tonight and had not hit a home run since late April. So, boy, what a good feeling this has to be for him, with a walk and a double and a homer. About time, he just said. Schneider lifts one high in the air down the left field line. It is gone. Number 9 on the season for Davis Schneider. It is 7-3.
Well, the Blue Jays hit a couple of home runs tonight, and ball's flying pretty well here tonight at Rogers Center. For the second time, Blue Jays are going to put on the home run jacket.
Guerrero slams the ball to left field, and that one is gone. A solo blast for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and the Blue Jays are on the board.
Now, Vladdy hit the ball hard the first time up when he lined out to center field, and they keep pounding him inside, and he finally got to one as he was able to pull that ball into the seats. His 8th home run of the season.
Schneider hits a fly ball deep right field. Brennan going back, turns around. That ball is gone. The first Blue Jays hit of the day is the first Blue Jays run. A 10th homer this season for Davis Schneider. 1-0.
It's a hot, muggy day here, and the ball is traveling very well, and Davis Schneider gets the Blue Jays on the board.
Kiner-Falefa hits a ball well. Left field, Kwan going back, and that one's gone. We are tied.
Isiah Kiner-Falefa has been swinging the bat very well lately. That home run is 5th of the season. That'll give him 30 ribbies for the season, and just like that, it's tied up. Might be wise to get the ball down today, Ben. Looks like the ball's flying a little bit.
Absolutely. Some power display. There's a yanks one down the left field line, and that ball is out of here.
A 2-homer game for Isiah Kiner-Falefa. It's 6-3.
Well, he really stayed on that breaking ball, and we talked about Barlow throwing a lot of breaking balls, and he was able to keep it fair down the left field line.
That'll be the first multi-homer game for IKF. Swings and powers a ball deep left center field, and that one is gone. A 2-homer series for Guerrero. He hits a monster blast to put Toronto up in the first.
Vladdy, he's obviously got all the power he needs, and watch the location of this pitch. That's right in his wheelhouse. Vladdy Guerrero connects for a 2-run shot here in the first inning after Spencer Horwitz drew the walk.
Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. That one's deep. It's off the foul pole for a home run. First of the season by Spencer Horwitz. Second Blue Jays home run of the day.
A lot of guys come up to big leagues and hit more home runs in the big leagues because there are more pitches around the plate. And for the first time this season, second time in his career, he's throwing on that home run jacket. Boy, that was a pretty swing on a breaking ball.
Swing and a fly ball center field. Freeman going back, and Horwitz has left the yard again. A multi-homer game for Spencer Horwitz, and the Blue Jays are back within 2.
Yeah, and Spencer's had good swings all afternoon. He drew a walk his first time up. Homing off the foul pole has been mentioned, and boy, he goes deep here.
And Vladdy launches one. Deep left field and gone. It disappears into the Boston night. A booming 3-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You think he's sitting first pitch breaking ball? I do. Campbell has shown that's what he throws a lot of, the sliders and the sweepers.
471 feet.
Like that. That's what I mean by cheap.
This is deep. This is gone. Springer hits it out into the Red Sox bullpen. And it is 7-2.
I was just thinking fly ball. Get that bat head out front, get the contact point out front, and when I use the word cheap, what I mean is gear up and get it out there.
And here's George Springer. Springer hits it a long way to left field. It is gone. And 5 batters in, it is 5-0 for the Blue Jays. What a first inning. 2 on with 1 out for Springer. And Springer gets into another one. Way out of here. His second 3-run homer already tonight. And he's got a career high in RBIs, and it's the 2nd inning. Who's the happiest guy in the ballpark right now? High fly ball to deep left. It is carrying, and it is gone.
A towering blast to left field. Vladdy got this one up in the air and then some. It took a while to come down, and it took a while to see whether it got over the wall in left field.
So 2 down, and now it'll be Isiah Kiner-Falefa. High in the air to left field, well struck, and it is gone. Kiner-Falefa knocks one out of the ballpark against his former team, and it is 7-4.
That has to feel good for Isiah. He gets a 1-0 fastball up and in, and he just tees off on this, putting it into the seats.
Now Guerrero, Vladdy is 0 for 3. Guerrero sends it to deep right center. And it's gone! Another home run for Vladdy, his 5th in the last 7 games. And it is 7-5.
We have come to see Vladdy untop some power. He's been very good for a while now, but when he starts getting to pitches like this, we saw him get to Brian Bayo in Boston.
Very rock-solid presence in their rotation. As Guerrero lifts it right center field. Gone! He has done it again. And the roll continues for Vladdy.
He has looked like a different hitter since he's tapped into this power, and once again it's an off-speed pitch. He is staying behind the baseball. It's such a calm approach to the ball and driving it once again to right center field.
George Springer is 0 for 2. Springer gets a ball high in the air to deep left field, and this one is going to be long gone. Right on out of here, way over the monster. And the Blue Jays have the first run of the ball game.
George Springer, his second career home run against Nick Pivetta.
Clement lifts one to left field. He's hit it well, and it's gone. Ernie Clement gets the Blue Jays on the board with a home run to left field. It's a 3-1 game.
Unfortunately, those 2 runs, top of the inning, the difference in this ball game. That's only the 6th home run that Hader has surrendered. And 2 of them have been at the hands of the Blue Jays.
Here's Spencer Horwitz, and he launches it to right field, and it is gone. On a 1-2 pitch, he got a down and in fastball and hit it on out of here for his 3rd of the season.
Tell you what, we talked about Horwitz getting better and better with each game, and we're seeing that power kind of surface from Spencer Horwitz. That's his 3rd home run of the season. Well, he put a swing on that.
Here's Springer with runners at first and second and 2 down. Springer gets into it, and it is gone. And he continues to swing a hot bat, and it is 5-0 Blue Jays.
Mentioned Springer hasn't done much against his former team. That's just his 8th hit in 58 at-bats, but that's his 5th home run against Houston. He's been a big part of his career as an Astro, and man, oh man, that's a big hit for the Blue Jays.
Kiermaier drills it to right, and gone. And the first hit of the night for the Blue Jays has him on the board.
He does a great job of jumping on that fastball. Just his 3rd home run of the season, his 2nd hit in 9 at-bats against Castillo, and the Blue Jays can break out the home run jacket. They're on the board.
Well hit ball high and deep to right center field, and it is gone. And George Springer has tied this game.
Well, we talk about Springer getting big hits recently, and he comes up with another one. A 3-run home run, his 10th of the season.
Clement hits it a long way to left field. Gone! Number 5 on the season for Ernie Clement, and all of a sudden it is 3-1 Blue Jays.
Well, some great at-bats this inning.
He knew it.
Yep. And you don't need speed to score from second base on that one.
Clement lifts one to left field. He's tagged it pretty well, and he's done it again. Ernie Clement with his 2nd 3-run homer in as many games, and the Blue Jays have the lead.
That's how you keep the ball off the ground against Logan Webb. It's a changeup down below the zone, but Ernie works down underneath this pitch and elevates it.
Jansen drives one to deep left, and it is gone. Number 6 on the season for Danny Jansen. That one is highlight worthy, and it is 3-0.
Were you asking for a homer? Danny Jansen obliges, and once again a sinker from Hicks that Jansen this time gets underneath to get in the air. We know that's Jansen's MO at the plate as well, but some very good approaches against the Giants right-hander here in the first.
Spencer Horwitz lifts one deep right field, gone. And hit it on out of the ballpark, and a splash hit for Spencer Horwitz as that one winds up in McCovey Cove.
What a highlight for Horwitz. He got this breaking pitch down in the zone, and he raked it out of here. It looked like it hit the sidewalk in the right field bleachers and bounced right into the bay.
Fly ball deep right field. It is way back. It is gone. A grand slam for Kevin Kiermaier to blow this one wide open.
Not sure what the mound visit was about, but based on the pitch, he was probably trying to crowd Kiermaier something inside, and it was a cutter up and in. But remember those cutters, a cutter that doesn't cut is a bad fastball, and Kevin got the barrel to it.
Guerrero hits another one well. very deep to right center. It's gone. What a shot. And Vladdy puts the Blue Jays back on top.
This is a slider from Ginkel. And Vladdy stays behind this baseball as good as I've ever seen him driving this deep to center, right center, up and over the pool. That ball traveled a long ways.
Payoff pitch, driven to left, way back there, it's gone! Vladdy Jr. brings them to their feet in Toronto. A 2-run homer, and the Blue Jays are right back in it.
What a bat. It's going back and forth, fouling off some fastballs. He was in a plus side count. Flaherty gets into it with the knuckle curve.
That'll leave a sour taste in Jack Flaherty's mouth. Toronto is on the board. Similar crossroads in their respective seasons. There's a high fly ball to the left from George Springer towards the corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. It is gone! Springer with a 2-run homer, and the Blue Jays are back within 1.
Here we go. Toronto needed a Springer dinger. They got one. I mean, it's felt all night. They're creeping up. They get knocked right back down. And for Beau Brieske, the last 2 outings for him, it's been rough.
This is his first time seeing Maeda today. Deep center. And it is gone. His second home run in as many days, and it is 7-3.
Not usually much doubt when Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets a hold of a baseball, and this was a splitter from Maeda, and it was center cut right out over the plate, and Vladdy pounded it straight away to center field.
High in the air to left. Did he get enough of it? He sure did. Springer's hot streak continues, and the Blue Jays have an early lead.
That's how you get to a fastball right there. George working very efficiently, and this is just a different looking swing than we saw earlier in the season. This is much more like the George Springer of old.
And another high fly ball to left. And he has done it again. His second home run in as many at-bats this afternoon, and it's 3-0.
Another fastball, this time up in the zone. Montero missed with a couple of sliders, and that's why I thought more teams are trying to spin the baseball against him, because he has been hammering the fastball.
And this one sent to deep center field. It is gone. And he just keeps on swinging it. Another home run for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and it's got the Blue Jays on the board.
And he gets ahead 2-1. He gets a little breaker from Rodriguez, and it stays middle in at the bottom of the zone. And we've talked about how comfortable Vladdy has been looking at the plate.
Turner with a fly ball to left. He's hit this one pretty well, and it's going to go. Back-to-back go the Blue Jays to get within a run.
0-2 pitch. It's another pitch much like Vladdy saw, but Justin in a 2-strike count, just playing defense.
First home run for Justin Turner since June the 17th.
I remember when Vladdy got his haircut, and I said, what, just time for a change? And he said, got to change it up.
High drive to left. And it is another home run for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His 5th in the last 6 games, and it is 2-0 Blue Jays.
Doesn't matter what you throw, doesn't matter where you throw it. Vladdy is all over this breaking pitch from Eflin. Down in the zone, and he goes down to get it and golfs it into the seats and left.
Dalton Varsho facing a pair of cutters now. Swing and a miss on a heater there, 1-2. Fastball hit deep to left field. Going back, Langford at the wall. That ball is gone. Dalton Varsho going the other way, and it's a 3-run homer to give the Blue Jays a first-inning lead.
Well, how about that for taking a fastball up and away, Dalton Varsho? That ball just kept carrying as Langford slowly backed up to the track and to the wall, and it just continued to carry. So it is swing and a fly ball. Deep right field. Grossman going back, and Varsho's left the yard again. Second day in a row with a first-inning homer for Dalton Varsho, and the Blue Jays are up 3-0. Dalton Varsho tapping into some power, and Spencer Horwitz says, yeah, that's what I told you. That's what I told you to be ready for. 8 extra base hits and 8 RBIs. Swing and a fly ball deep right. Grossman back, looking at the wall. See you later.
for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays add to their lead, 4-0.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has looked like a different hitter the last couple of months.
Addison Barger hits the first pitch. He sees to right center field. That ball is back, and it's out of here. First major league home run for Addison Barger is a moonshot to right center field, and the Blue Jays are on the board. An absolute no-doubter. That was an explosion off the bat of Barger. 426 feet. Drives that ball deep to right field, going back. That ball's gone. We do have a visitor to Eutaw Street as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes the other way. And the Blue Jays strike back again. It's Guerrero's 20th homer this season.
He looked very comfortable on the previous pitch to be down 0-2, and he was just trying to see that ball very much in control.
And for Guerrero, his 150th career home run.
Then the power slowly came, and then it has really come now.
He tattoos that ball to center. Cowser back. That ball is gone. Right on cue. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. makes it 7-4.
He is as comfortable as can be. It doesn't matter what you're throwing of fastballs, change-ups. You want to cut it. You want to throw some breaking pitches. He can be on time for everything because his move to the baseball is so in control.
Addison Barger hits the first pitch he sees to deep right field. That one is back, and that ball is gone. Ambushed a first pitch heater on the inside edge. It's the second home run in 3 days for Barger.
He's going to hit the ball hard.
Guerrero pummels that ball to center field. Grisham going back. That ball is gone. It just keeps on going for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fooled him once with the curve, but not twice. Blue Jays up 1-0.
I told you, he is absolutely on fire. Another home run to center field. And boy, in this recent hot streak, he's hit a lot of balls to center and to right. Kirky has just one at bat. He's 0 for 1 against the Orioles lefty.
Horwitz on first, Guerrero on third. And now one that stays more fair, headed to the bullpen. That ball is gone. Have yourself a day. Alejandro Kirk, his second hit of the day and his third home run of the season. The Blue Jays lead for the first time.
That's a sweeper, and that's his third pitch. And the game's on the line in a 1-0 game. I don't care how hot a guy is. You'd like to see your reliever stick with his best pitch, and that's his two-seam fastball.
2-1. Fastball hit well right field. O'Hearn going back, leaps at the wall, it's gone! His 10th homer in the 20-game streak puts the Blue Jays back on the board. It's 5-2.
You know, I just don't get the opposing pitchers just continue to pitch to Vladimir Guerrero during this hot streak.
Swing and a fly ball. Left field. Going back Andujar. It's another leadoff homer for George Springer. And the Blue Jays are up 1-0.
Well, when you don't get the breaking ball to the outer half of the plate, it can cost you.
That's Springer's 59th leadoff homer in his career, second most all-time to Rickey Henderson. It's his 20th leadoff homer as a Toronto Blue Jay. Horwitz drives it deep right field. If it's fair, it's gone, and that ball is out of here. Home run number 5 for Spencer Horwitz doubles the Blue Jay lead.
That was a blast. Horwitz jumped all over that pitch, and he had some good at-bats. He doubled to left back in the 4th. He singled to second in the 6th, and now he's homered. Swinging a drive. Get up, Paul. Get up, ball. Get out of here. And gone. Dalton Varsho goes deep to snap that long over. His 14th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are on the board.
We know Varsho has that full side power, especially on breaking balls that don't really get to the finish line. He goes to right center field, gets just enough of it, has just enough angle in the bat to keep it fair.
Swinging a drive, deep fly ball to left field. Get up, ball, get out of here, and gone! Leo Jimenez with his first big league home run to deep left center, beyond the reach of Mickey Moniak, the center fielder. Let the kids play, Caleb. Let the kids play.
Absolutely. Wow, what a blast from Leo Jimenez. I told him during batting practice, I said, is this your first time here? He said, yeah. I said, hit it to the rocks. It flies to the rocks.
Swing and a drive. Get up, ball. Get out of here. And this one is gone. He is locked in indeed. Number 24 for Vladdy Guerrero Jr. And he absolutely smoked that one.
Look at the patent hop and stop as he gets to third base. No doubt about it. It's a hanging breaking ball from Fulmer. And my goodness, just perfect connection.
There's another drive to right field. Adele is back. This one's going to go. Back-to-back home runs for the Blue Jays. For Spencer Horwitz, his 6th of the season. And Vladdy will do the honors.
Get that jacket ready, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. We've talked about Spencer Horwitz and really.
Here's Ernie Clement. Goes after the first pitch, hits it high and deep. Get up, ball, get up, ball, get out of here, and gone! Ernie Clement goes deep. For Ernie, that's his 7th home run of the season. A 2-run shot, and the Blue Jays jump out in front quickly.
Wasn't hit awfully hard, only 99 off the bat, but he just barreled it perfectly down that left field line. Believe it was a changeup from Anderson. We talked about the fact that his changeup was one of the best in the big leagues.
Nope, how about if it goes deep? High and deep to right. Get up, ball, get out of here, and gone! That's better than a bunt.
Way better. Wow, 100 miles an hour off the bat. Didn't waste any time, right on it. Look at the smile on his face. Yes, Dalton, it's okay to smile when you hit one like that. I love it sometimes when you have a first at bat or a second bat left on left.
Swing and a drive. Get up, ball, get out of here, and this one is way back. Vladdy Guerrero does it again. Have a night, Vladdy. 3 RBIs, his 25th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are putting a whooping on the Angels.
Hanging breaking ball from Strickland, 104 off the bat. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. slugging .645 on breaking balls this year.
Here's Jimenez with a fly ball out toward left center field, way back, and this ball is gone to tie the game. It's the 2nd homer for Leo Jimenez, and it's 2-2 here in the 5th.
He knew as soon as he hit that ball, Wayne, he wasn't coming back. Now he's starting to show some serious power middle in. This is a sinker that's supposed to be in. Really not a bad pitch, but Jimenez with the quick hands, the barrel beats him to the spot. Souvenir City.
This is a well-hit ball to center field. Crow Armstrong is back, and it's gone. Addison Barger with his 3rd big league home run, and it's now a 1-run game.
Well, what a good swing by Barger. I mean, that's what's so intriguing about his power. He can hit balls out anywhere in the ballpark, and that one was to dead center on a day when the ball's not been flying. And he smoked that ball. 2 home runs in Baltimore, his first 2 big league home runs, and he has gotten the Blue Jays within a run here.
Perfito, of course, part of the Kikuchi deal with Houston. He clubs this one to right, and it is gone. Joey Loperfido with a home run.
And you can see it's right up around his shoulders, and he hit it hard enough. He knew it had a chance to get out of here. And I don't know the wind had much effect on that one. He smoked it.
And how good does that feel for that young man as he rounds the bases? So you want to test in your major league debut? The 3rd guy you're going to face is going to be Guerrero. And Guerrero lifts a high fly ball to left, and he got every bit of it. Into the 2nd deck in deep left field, number 26 for Vladdy, and it is 1-0.
Julian Aguiar just realized in the big leagues you cannot leave sliders up there in the zone, especially to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., a no-doubter.
Clement gets a hold of one. Deep in the air to left, and it's gone. Number 8 on the season for Ernie Clement, and that'll make it 6-3.
Well, looked like a slider from Diaz, and it kind of hung out there. He was out front a little bit, but kind of out front enough that he still had enough barrel out there to get it up over that wall and left.
Springer gets a hold of it, hits it to deep left field, and it's gone. Drive, two-run homer for George Springer, and it is 4-1 Blue Jays.
That makes the right-hander pay with a two-run shot into the Blue Jays bullpen.
Well, you talk about a low liner that got out in a hurry. And now Spencer Horwitz sends one to deep right, and that ball is gone. His 7th of the season as the Blue Jays go back-to-back.
And it's out over the plate and down, but he stays on this pitch very well to pull it into the Reds bullpen this time.
That is the 3rd time this year the Blue Jays have gone back-to-back. Actually did it just a week ago in Anaheim. Kirk and Horwitz. Now here's a drive, deep left field. Alejandro Kirk has hit it out. The 2nd home run of the night for the Blue Jays, and they now lead 5-1.
He tees off on the first pitch from Spires, and it's another breaking ball, but it just backed up and stayed on the inner half of the plate, and he was all over it.
His 4th on the season, and again in recent weeks he continues to swing the bat pretty well. Leo Jimenez hits one well to center. Gone! To the deepest part of the ballpark. Number 3 for Leo Jimenez, and it is 9-1.
Leo Jimenez is tapping into some power. This one straight away center field here at the Rogers Center, and we don't see these every day.
Here's George Springer. Springer lifts a high fly ball to left field, and it is his 2nd home run of the night. And the hits and the homers just keep on coming tonight for the Blue Jays. Well, everybody is swinging it tonight for the Blue Jays, maybe nobody more so than George Springer. His 2nd home run of the game, and the 5th the Blue Jays have hit in the game, as they are pouring it on here tonight. Springer with a high fly ball to left. Has he gotten enough of it? Off the top of the wall, and it's gone. Stay hot, George Springer. His 3rd home run in the last 2 games.
Last night, a couple of home runs on off-speed pitches. Tonight, he tees off on a sinker from Nick Martinez on the inside part of the plate. He got the bat head out and sent it airborne to left.
Here's Spencer Horwitz, who went 1 for 4 with a home run last night. And he lifts a high fly ball to right. And this one is carrying, and it's going to go. Spencer Horwitz with his 2nd home run in as many nights. And the Blue Jays with 2 early homers and a 3-0 first inning lead.
Blue Jays with an absolute power surge in the last couple of nights against the Cincinnati Reds.
Clement with a fly ball to left, hit well. It is gone. Number 9 on the season for Ernie Clement. 3rd home run of the night for the Blue Jays, and it is 6-0.
Ernie is a very aggressive hitter at the plate, always looking to swing the bat on that first pitch, and Martinez goes with a cutter, but it is right out over the plate for Clement.
And a high drive to left field, and this ball is gone. Ernie Clement does it again. Number 10 on the season, and the 2nd in as many games. It is 4-0.
How did he get to that pitch? Unbelievable what Ernie Clement just did to get to 97 miles per hour, miles above the strike zone.
High in the air to left center, hit well. It's gone.
Good display of his base running skills, and now he's showing the power after doubling earlier to left center. This one gets up and over the wall.
It's his 4th. They're all doing what they call the Georgie. Springer started. It's his 4th home run of the season. Now Barger hits one deep down the right field line, but foul. Just a few feet away from maybe walking this off.
Just out front a hair.
And now he drills one to deep right field, and he does walk it off. Perfito ties it, and Barger wins it as they go back-to-back in the bottom of the ninth. You talk about opportunities for these younger players to make a statement about where they may fit in next year. Joey Loperfido and Addison Barger going back-to-back as the Blue Jays walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. Smokes this ball to center field. Pilar back. It is gone. Number 27 for number 27. And it is 3-0.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been demolishing baseballs, but he can sit on a breaking ball as good as anyone I've ever seen.
Now 2 outs in the inning as Addison Barger comes up. He hits it to deep right field, and it is gone. Second home run of the series for Addison Barger, and it is 4-1.
First pitch breaker, and Addison Barger was all over it. It's a hanging slider in the middle part of the plate.
And now they're going to put him on at 3-1 with the bases empty.
What?
Kirk lifts a high fly ball to left field. Pilar is going back. He'll turn and watch it go. Number 5 for Alejandro Kirk right after the intentional walk to Vladdy, and it is now 6-1.
There is no better feeling for a hitter than if you're going to walk someone extremely dangerous in front of you because they want to pitch to you. Alejandro says, I've got something for you.
This is a well-hit ball towards the right field corner, and it's gone. Right around the pesky pole into the seats down the right field line. It's a 3-run homer for George Springer. Have a day. George had a home run in the day game and another one here in the nightcap.
Another good swing by Springer, who's had a little bit of a resurgence here in the latter stages of the season.
And in the air to right center, hit well. And back at the wall, and it is gone. It's into the bullpen. And it took a moment for Will Wagner to be sure, but he just hit his first major league home run.
Have a night, Will. 2 doubles and a home run, and he hit it off a tough left-handed pitcher. That's just his second hit in 11 at-bats, and he gets to wear the home run jacket for the first time.
And now a drive to center field, and this one is gone. Dalton Varsho. He hit that a ton. His 16th of the season, and it is 6-3.
Boy, that is quite a swing after he pulled the ball over the roof down the first base line to stay on the next pitch and drive it out of the ballpark to deep center field.
He's allowed 5 earned runs in 15 innings coming into tonight. And this is a well-hit ball to deep left center field, and it's going to go. Dalton Varsho with a long home run to left center. And after getting shut out last night, the Blue Jays waste no time getting on the scoreboard tonight.
And no runs on 7 hits, and that long home run to the opposite field. The ball was carrying like crazy during batting practice.
Now Spencer Horwitz gets into one, and this ball is gone. And 4 batters into the game, it is 4-0.
Well, what a great sight that is. Spencer Horwitz with his 9th home run, a 2-run shot, a couple of 2-run home runs here in the first, and still nobody out. Good for you, Spence, and he smoked that ball, and he was putting on a show himself in BP.
Good pitchers have bad nights, and this guy's very young, very new to the big leagues, but he looks like a good one. And now Barger hits one high in the air to right field, and he has taken him out. The 3rd home run of the game already for the Blue Jays, and it is 9-0.
That second deck in right field is a lot closer than normal second decks, but he hit that one in the second deck a long way from home plate. Max Kepler knew it was gone off the bat. He just got to turn and watch it sail over his head. Give the pitchers an awful lot of credit initially, and there's one. He did it right on cue.
He took a chance, and man, did it pay off.
Good timing, Dan.
Woo. Number 2 for Will Wagner, and it is 12-0 as he got the head out and got all of it.
4 home runs now for the Blue Jays. They've been struggling to score runs. That's the third 3-hit game for Will Wagner since he's joined the Blue Jays. And the opponents have hit under 200 against him outside of those last 2 games.
Ernie Clement, first pitch swinging, deep left center, it is gone. Boy, he didn't waste any time. He's been dealing with a bad ankle. Remember, hit from the left side in the 9th inning of last night's game, but he just smoked one well over 400 feet.
Boy, he jumped on it. He's always been aggressive. He loves to hunt that fastball, and he got a good fastball right there to start his at-bat and smoked it.
Varsho lifts it to center. It's deep, and it is gone. And that shoulder must be feeling fine as he hits number 18 on the season and puts the Blue Jays on top early.
Well, in saying that, Phillips will use a lot of different pitches against left-handers. Dalton Varsho got a breaking pitch out over the plate, and this is very impressive to see from Dalton to handle this pitch and to stay in the middle of the field and drives it deep.
2-2. Swing and a fly ball right field. Castellanos back at the track, at the wall, out of here. 2-run homer, Addison Barger, and the Blue Jays have blown it open. It's 6-1 in the first.
Well, that was another hanging changeup from Tyler Phillips, almost right down the middle. Addison Barger was a little bit out in front of it, kept the barrel back and just flicked it into that bullpen in right field. That is a beautiful swing.
Left field deep, and it is gone. That'll boost the batting average, the home runs, the RBIs, and a lot of other things along with it, including the lead.
The Blue Jays up by 4 now, and this is the danger he presents. A couple of singles earlier in this ball game, but you just can't make a mistake. This is sinker from Taijuan Walker. It's up and in, but when he is right, he creates that space that he can get to the ball in, and not just get to it, but drive it out.
This is well hit. Deep left field, it is gone. Leo Jimenez hits it out. His 4th home run of the season, and it is 10-9.
Got himself into a good count, good position. I'm sure he is just trying to get on base any way he can, and sometimes less is more.
To center field and hit well. Harris still racing back. It is gone. Spencer Horwitz takes one out to straightaway center field, his 10th on the season, and it is 1-0 Blue Jays.
Well, I tell you what, that'll make you forget about playing deep into September.
The shift, and everybody understands it, to, ooh, he hits another one hard. This one to deep right, and it is gone. I'll tell you what, Spencer Horwitz is digging the long ball right now. His 2nd of the night, and it is 2-0.
Yeah, that's a beautiful swing right there. And you know what? That was a good pitch. The first one was a bit of a hanging slider out of the heart of the plate, but he went down and got this one and hit this one even farther than the first one, 421 feet.
Now with 2 outs, the infield can back up. To deep right field. It's gone! Spencer Horwitz has done it again. His 3rd home run in the last 2 games, a 2-run shot, and the Blue Jays have the lead. Well hit ball to the opposite field. Back goes Walker. It's gone! Davis Schneider getting his start against a righty. Takes one to the opposite field for his 11th home run of the season and his 1st home run since the 22nd of June. That has got to feel awfully good.
Absolutely.
3-2. And Schneider hits it high and deep left center field, and it's gone! 2nd home run in as many games for Davis Schneider.
Well, Davis has done a terrific job of driving in runs and giving the Blue Jays some offense. Like we said, he hit a home run in the 3rd inning yesterday to tie the score at 1-1, and now he drives in the first 2 runs of this ball game this afternoon.
And a high fly ball, well tagged, left center field. It's gone! His third home run in as many games. And this ball game is tied.
Well, Davis Schneider has now driven in runs in 5 straight games, and with that swing, he has tied it up and knocked Nathan Eovaldi out of the game.
As Guerrero gets one in the air, deep down the left field line, and gone. Up into the second deck. Number 29 on the season for Guerrero.
That's his first home run since back on the 3rd of September at Rogers Center against the Phillies. And that home run, that was a laser into the second deck in left field, just inside the foul pole for Vladi, number 29.
Center field. And look at this one carry. Another home run for Vladdy. A rocket to center, number 30 on the season. And it is 4-0.
441 feet to dead center. And he hammered that one. His 3rd hit of the day. And that'll push his batting average up another point.
Back to the top of the order for Jonathan Clase, who's had a good night. He is 2 for 2 with a walk. Fly ball right field. He's hit it well. And it is gone! The first big league home run for Jonathan Clase. What a good night, and what a nice moment for that young man.
Hit on base all 4 times, hitting in the leadoff spot. He has 2 singles, a walk, and now his first big league home run, a 2-run shot.
Ernie Clement gets into one, and this one is going to be well out of here. A no-doubter for Clement, his 12th home run of the season.
Well, he continues to have a banner season, best of his career, best opportunity to play, and he's really done a great job. 12 home runs, 51 RBIs now for Ernie Clement.
He's hit one down the right field line. He's hit it well, and he has hit his first major league home run. And for him, what a nice moment again. He's had some good moments the last 3-4 weeks. But to get number 1 out of the way here before this season, to do it at home, to have all of his teammates waiting in the dugout for him, that's a good feeling.
30-year-old with his first big league home run.